It's Pablo's Rap of the Week.
This week we caught up with Kerry Friend, former co-host of the 80s TV dating show Perfect Match. Do you have a laugh at some of the outfits that you and the contestants used to wear?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. Oh, my goodness, are you kidding me? I mean, I have no idea how my hair still looks so good, to tell the truth. Lots of protein treatments. I used to fry my hair. Well, I mean, it wasn't me. It was just the style of the 80s, It was just like the higher the better and the wilder the better, It's like, to me, looking back now, oh, my goodness, look at what we wore. And, the guys with the mullets. But it's so funny. I mean, sometimes I'll show my husband and he just roars, That was the style, and I always remember, like, my mom saying, she'd say, oh, I used to wear such and such, years ago. And now when certain things came back from the 80s in the last few years, I'm like, oh, my goodness, I used to wear that then, and it's back now. It's like, oh, my goodness. How did that happen?
We also spoke with master builder, interior designer and the living room presenter, Barry Dubois. A lot of listeners have said that, I've basically got two left hands when it comes to DIY. I struggle a lot. I leave it often up to the fiancé to do a lot of the things around the house. But do you have any simple tips to get me started, or should I just put down the hammer full stop?
No, never. Keep the hammer in hand always. DIY is about self-confidence. Now, a job, doesn't matter what it is, installing a letterbox or changing the rubbers on something. It looks big. Break it down into as many parts as you can and then attack those little parts one at a time. You'll achieve amazing things.
Well, I did change a tyre last year on the car, so I was pretty proud.
Well, that's a hell of a job. That's a hell of a job.
Speaking of DIY, Rourke gave me a serve-in this week that I should listen to my fiancé more when repairing the garden.
Look, I think in your case, it's just a case of listening to what Jess wants. She's a pretty determined sort of girl, knows what she wants, knows how to get it done, and really is just being kind to you and offering you assistance when she's telling you what to do. So, next time if she says to you, turn the Xbox off, go outside, Pablo, and put up those hanging duds, please, you really need to do it, because it's an embarrassment that they're not up and flourishing.
And lastly, there's a pending issue with HR after I prank called Amy Lee live on air. You need to talk to Amy about how, and I think we need to get HR on the phone to talk about how you talk to colleagues. Because I called Amy this morning.
Aww.
I'm going to play you the audio of how she answered the phone when I called her.
Yeah.
Good morning, Amy.
Yes. I was watching this video cry, so it's shocked.
What a way!
And then you start ringing.
What a way to greet your workmate. Now, I'm just going to warn you, you are live on radio.
No.
So, don't say anything you would regret, okay?
No.